Hello and welcome to the next episode of Good Game Empire. Recently I was streaming last Sunday, as like every Sunday at 9 p.m. and I actually forgot twice, so 2 times in a row, I forgot to take a look at your castles because I told you that you can sign in to a review queue. So I'm gonna have a look at your castle and tell you maybe what should you upgrade or what's not worth building and stuff like that. And I forgot that twice, and I was very sad because of the fact that I forgot to do that, and I decided to actually record a video with all your castles I missed, and I forgot about them during these two live streams. So I'm not doing this like regularly because I'm gonna do this on live streams later, but this time, as I forgot this 2 times, I'm very sorry, and we're gonna get into a video where I review some of your castles, and the next reviews are gonna be on stream as mentioned before. Okay, so the first castle which I'm going to review is nickname remove from Empire 4 Kingdoms from server World 1. I'm actually playing here too, so cool to meet you in your alliance. I'm gonna have a look at your might points according to your level, so if it is good or if it is wrong. I mean, not wrong, but it also depends how much money you spend on the game. But I'm gonna have a look if it is correct or if it is very like a lot lower than it should be. Then I'm gonna tell you. But no, of course, this is a new server. It launched like in January or February, so it's pretty new server. And I heard that he did this in 4 months. So I'm getting 800 legendary level and having 2 million might points. Actually, it was, I think, during war. This screenshot is really a great score because we need to remember that it was made in 120 days. So yeah, 120 days, and account looks like this. Okay, this looks pretty nice. And let's move on to your main castle, which I think you put into, yeah, this is main castle. And as we can see, he actually has the brewery here and apiaries and storage, so the meat infrastructure is actually ready in 120 days. That's really great to see that, because it's really quick setup of this whole infrastructure. But first, take a look at food production buildings. I can't see how many granaries is there because it's Empire for Kingdoms. I would require from you like 2 screenshots. Okay, starting with decorations. They are great because you've got the decorations from Storms, and this is a fresh server, remember, and it's really great because you've got them. And take a look at your free space. I'm not sure if you still have it, but if so, you can fill it up with decorations here and here, so you're gonna have a bit more production. It's very important. Okay, you've got 5 apiaries. For future plans, 5 or 6 apiaries is alright. You've got brewery, that's nice. You've got all the relic greenhouses upgraded, very good. From ruby buildings, you've got your bakery is maxed, your watchtower is maxed, and your stables are maxed, so it's pretty much. And also you have a castle mode, so bought with rubies, so it's very nice. Okay, the average level of granaries here is 13. That's very high for an account which has only 4 months on it. It's 4 months old, and the legendary Hall of Legend level is 429. That's really a great score. Okay, let's move on to the next castle. Okay, so the next player is Pain, level 15 and 26,000 of might points. This is actually pretty high score because you might consider it like very low level, so who cares? But on level 15, it's pretty hard to get that amount of might points. That's really nice. Okay, let's check your main castle, I guess. Yeah, so here we go, and there will be a pretty useful tip for new players. Actually, you should build up to 8 or even 10 farmhouses in your main, because yes, the game tells you that the more buildings you set up, the less the workload of them is, but anyways, it's gonna still produce a decent amount of food, so you should go for like 17 or 13% of workload, and that's still gonna make it, so it's worth building up to 8 or even 10 farmhouses in your main and like 12, 14 in your outposts in that early part of the game. Having a look at the different buildings, yeah, on level 15 you can't do much, but Also upgrade all your towers from level 0 to first, and then hopefully to the second level, because this is also very important for defenses later. And I think you can also upgrade barracks, but not sure about the level like requirement. And take part in, try to level up quickly to level 20, and then you can take part in the first events. I think it's Foreign Castles and Bloody Crows, which you can take part from level 20, and it's gonna bring you some cool rewards and allow you to expand like your account quicker. Okay, so the next user is Abyss05 from, I guess, a Germany server. And here you have 1.1 million might points on level 60. Wow, that's very impressive, because I looked like maybe 60 legendary. No, it's level 60, 1.1 million. Very nice, very huge score, impressive. And also you've got like your castle is pretty much developed in great way. You've got enough amount of farmhouses, because you also have the relic greenhouses and the green buildings for like conservatories. So the main point here is gonna be to earn build tokens, construction tokens for another relic greenhouse, and build it up and upgrade both of them, because it's cheaper than the conservatories to upgrade them. Next, Ruby buildings are actually Bakery Max, Stables Max, and Watchtower Max. That's really great. You've got the defenses are also very good, like level 4 everything, and the castle, the account is developed in a great way. I hope you're gonna make huge progress in it, because I think you have like outposts from your alliance or something, but the might points are impressive and overall a very, very nice account. Up next is Forerunner. He has 6 million of might points, and is a player from United States 1 server. So now take a look at his, yes, this is probably your main castle, because you've got the Hall of Legends. And here, okay, we see very good decorations, very good amount of granaries, because it's like I've got 11, 13, 15 buildings. Maybe it's a bit more than enough, but it's okay. Maybe you can try experimenting and, like, for example, demolishing 2 worst of them and putting 1 more decoration, but it looks pretty fine. The amount of APRs is also fine. Like, don't put more, because you're gonna be okay with this amount with a brewery at high level and honey gardens. The Ruby buildings can't see much, because you've got them in your districts. Anyways, we can see the fire station maxed, watchtower maxed, and hospital. The military hospital at level 11. Nice. It's not needed when you make the mid infrastructure. It's not required to upgrade it, but anyways, okay. You still have some more space for units, but I think it's not worth it, because it costs you 50,000 rubies, and you don't have any prime times any sales for it, so it's that cost. And the account and your castle is overall very, very nice developed. So next user is Leonidddass from World 1. He's got 666,000 might points on level 51 legendary. It's okay, because it's also a fresh server, so it's not that easy to get a decent amount, because you don't have like outposts from your alliance, etc. You need to build up everything from scrap. Okay, and now take a look at your main castle. Yes, that's main castle. Okay, so your Hall of Legends is on 37th level. That's okay. Your level is pretty good. Okay, your granaries are at average of level 2, and I think that you should have, in this situation, you should have more granaries, because your public order isn't that high in total. So in my opinion, you should have like 12 of them, and you're gonna have 16 buildings, so you're gonna have a pretty small percentages, but you can make your build elements plus 200, and you're gonna get a bit more public order. But if you're going to get aqua decorations quickly, then you don't need that. You're gonna be okay with this amount. And next, take a look at your bakery and stables. So as your stables are half the way to max, and bakery is pretty much the same, I think you should now focus on bakery more, because it's more important than stables. So go on with bakery, try to get some rubies, not only buy, but you can also get rubies by attacking fortresses, towers, etc. I can see that you're upgrading towers. That's good. That's very good. And you need obviously to max out all these towers to level 5. That's very crucial and important. Also, your worst tower isn't high, but yeah, before you doing this, focus on the bakery. It's the most important building, except the Hall of Legends. But if talking about Ruby buildings, the bakery is the one you should focus on first. Okay, next up is Soepje. Sorry if I'm spelling this wrong, but it's not my language, so I hope you understand. I mean, who is it? From the Netherlands 1 server. And if we take a look at the account, is 800 legendary level with nearly 2 million of might points. Okay, that's enough. Let's go and check your castle. Yeah, this one is actually split into 2 screenshots, so it's gonna be a bit easier to have a look. So analyzing the first part, we can see the food buildings, and I think this is your main. Yeah, we can see a state right there. So this is main, and okay, you've got like 13 granaries plus 4 buildings. I think that if you try like demolishing 2 of granaries and putting 1 more decoration, you're gonna get a bit more of food production, but you need to experiment always with this. Okay, the greenhouses are upgraded and granaries are on average of level 3. That's not too high, but it's okay. You need to focus on your Hall of Legends first anyways, and you can also see watchtower upgraded to max. That's very good. Okay, so now have a look at the second side of your castle. Here is the Hall of Legends. It's on level 280, as you told me. Stables are on level 3rd, and your defenses look pretty okay. I mean, the castle wall is level 5 and everything is level 5. Yes, overall a pretty good account. Take a look at your granaries. Maybe it's a bit too much. You can try to experiment with that.